Kamikaze Collection Window Coating. How to get the most out of the application. Stay tuned. We're going to go into all those details next. All right, window coating. Why are we applying window coating? Well, same reason we're doing it for the body or the wheels or any other place you're doing. It gives you long-term durability. It makes maintenance a lot easier. And it's safer too because, especially on the windshield, all the water flies right off. Stick around for this entire tutorial because we go over some aspects of applying this that's different from other window coatings that you may have used. We went to Japan, visited with Kamikaze Collection for a week, going over all the products, and we found some really important tips for application that we were missing out of that kept us from getting the best results. When you order up your Kamikaze Collection window coating, you're going to get the coating, and you're going to get what I like to refer to as your little finger puppet right here. This is a very convenient applicator. You can use other kind of applicators too, but I like this because it puts a really even distribution of the coating on the surface. And also because of the shape, you can get into a lot of the corners and stuff better than what you can on a traditional block. All right, first thing that we're going to do when we get ready is we're obviously going to clean the windows. This is going to be after you've washed the car, do a deep cleaning on the windows. If you feel any, crunchiness or you have stuff stuck to the windshield, maybe use a light clay or something to fully decontaminate that glass. You want a super clean surface to start off with. All right, what we're going to do here, you've got your little dropper inside. Usually when I'm doing body coatings, I like having a pipette to do the application. But when I'm doing the window coat, I prefer to just use this dropper that's inside here. All right, I'm going to take my finger puppet here, attach it on like this, and you're going to put a decent amount into your applicator. And what I'm going to do here first is I'm going to put a strip across the middle so I can come back and forth against it, and I'm continually picking up more of the product. And when I first put it on, it's going to be hard to see on camera, but it's going to have almost like bubbles or little droplets of product that you're going to have on there. And you can be quick about your application. And being able to see those bubbles in there, that's good. That's what you want. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to catch the outer edge to make sure I've got a nice coverage on it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over it again. This is the key right here. And as I'm doing it this second time, it's getting a really cloudy or milky look to it. That's what you want. If you're not doing it to the point where you're getting that cloudy look, you're not working it into the surface enough. Once again, I'm going to go back around these outer edges. Make sure everything is even, and if you want to be a little OCD about it, you can go back a final time just to make sure that you're getting everything even. You got that nice cloudiness to the finish. And you're good to go. Almost dropped my finger puppet, don't want to do that. Now, once it's on here, you want to give it some time to set up. How much time is that? That could be 5 minutes. That could be an hour. Depends on what you're doing with the car. You can apply it to all the glass, and by the time you've done that, you're ready to come back and do your removal process. Or if you have other areas of the car that you want to work on, you want to finish off your wheels, you want to do tire dressing, you want to clean exhaust tips or whatever, you can do that and let it set up more. It's not going to become more difficult to remove. You do want to avoid removing it too soon. If you go to remove it too quickly and it's getting kind of smeary and all, it just hasn't completely set up, and your durability is not going to be as good. Normally we'll wait, I said minimum 5 minutes. We'll kind of fast forward here in the process. Okay, do multiple coats give you twice the protection? No, just like anything else in detailing or protective products, it doesn't work that way. But I would give it about an hour after I have removed before doing another one. Side windows, back windows, you're not going to get much benefit from it, but from the windshield, you're going to. Another tip on the windshield, after you've done that, you can run it up and down the wiper blade itself to add some coating onto it. Now, when you're doing the removal process, let's say you've gone super heavy with the application, and even after you've let it set for a little while, It's a little difficult to remove. No problem. Just take a fine mist of water in your microfiber towel, put it right on the towel, wipe the surface, buff everything off. It's going to come off super, super easy. All right, now durability. That's the $1,000,000 question, and it depends on where you are in the world. How much rain do you get? The more rain you get and the more you're using your wipers, the less it's going to last. It's going to wear it down a little bit faster. But you will notice, particularly when it's relatively fresh, the water just comes off of the surface and you use your wipers a lot less. Okay, we've fast forwarded 5 minutes here, and I'm going to go into my removal process. And it's really simple. Get yourself a nice clean microfiber towel. You do not need to throw these away when you're done like you do on a traditional coating. This is a different type of material that's going on here. But I'm just going to go back in small circular motions and get this all wiped off. You know, I can already see here, because I've simulated 5 minutes, that there's a little bit left on the surface. Now I'm just going to go right back over it. Typically speaking, a second time around is going to clean all that up. Like I said, if we have gone a little bit long, I can use a little spritz of water to get it removed. It is a relatively simple process. Now, you want to make sure that sets up for a while before going straight out into the rain, just like any other coating. Give it at least a couple of hours before you send it outside to the elements. Now, in terms of maintaining it, just keep it clean. That's really the only thing that you have to do. Kamikaze Collection has a great glass cleaner that will help with the durability of it, because it has protective properties as well. Well, hopefully that answers all your questions on how to get the most out of the Kamikaze Collection window coating. If you have any more questions, leave it below in the comment section. I'm the one that goes in and answers everything. As always, we appreciate you hanging out with us here at the Esoteric channel. Thanks. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.